let's have another question from measures of central tendency. Here the question is find mean by step deviation method, and we are given the class interval and the frequency. So what we do, we add few columns here. So adding few columns, I just add here only. We can make a separate table and do it again in exams. So just to explain you the method. So what we do, we first find the mid values of all the class intervals. So mid values of class intervals is represented as xi. So here xi here will be 66.50. So what is mid value? It is upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. 66.50, 73.50, then 80.50, 87.50, 94.50. Applying the same formula, 101.50 and 108.50. This is a mid value of each of the interval. Now what we do, we find ui, which is defined as deviation of all the mid values from our assumed mean upon the width of the class interval. So now we have to assume a mean. So assume mean, what we do, we always assume the middle value. So here the middle, there are 7 values, so we can take this as the assumed mean. Okay, so we can take this as the assumed mean. So this is the deviation upon the class interval width. So deviation, and if we do this for each of the column, we get the value as -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. And last column is we multiply the frequency with this ui. So fi ui. So 9 into -3, -27, -26, -27, 0, 32, 32 and 45. Now fi fui we add up and we get this as 29. So sum of fi ui is 29. Now here our assumed mean is 87.50 and width of class interval is 7. So now we'll just simply apply the formula of mean by the step deviation method. So the formula is assumed mean plus width into fi ui's upon sum of all the frequencies. So putting the value simply, 87.50 plus 7 into 29 upon sum of all the fi's we have calculated to be 150. So simplification, it gives us 88.85 as the mean by this method.